Welcome, Reflections. Hit the like and subscribe button. You are over here with the crew. You know how we do. I'm getting ready. They said, Teresa, you a little late. Here I come, Reflection. Okay, welcome to my show. We are officially on Mars. You know how we do when we get over here with the crew, baby. Now, it will only be right. I know y'all all have heard about what's going on in Miami, in the Miami Mall. They said, Teresa, what's going on? Is it true? Is it new? What's really what's going on? Let me know. Let me know. We'll hit the like and subscribe button because we finna get into it. Reflection. We finna talk about what we think reflection is really going on over there at in the Miami Mall. I gotta know what's going on, reflection. I gotta stick my nose in a business because it looked like I've seen this before. This looked familiar. It looks a little familiar, reflection. Okay. For everybody who don't know what went on at the Euphrates, I said at the Euphrates. I'm jumping ahead of time, ain't it, reflection? Who I don't know what happened, but it's all connected at the Miami Mall, reflection. Then let me actually show you before we jump into our commentary. Let me actually show you what happened for everyone who don't know, because everybody don't know what happened over there at the Miami Mall. Let me show you, reflection. Okay.
Miami.
Okay, so a few nights ago, over 50 cops and helicopters were called over in a shopping mall area in Miami, Florida. Why were there so many cops? This is just rumors and witness reports that there were 7 to 10 feet tall creatures and beings running around the shopping area and attacking people. Now, the other report is there was a few gangs fighting amongst the shopping area and teenagers running around fighting each other with sticks and stuff. So you're telling me that many cops and helicopters came for a little teenage gang fight? And why were there so many flight delays in Miami that day? All of this wasn't even being reported by the media.
Reflection. He said, "Wait a minute. Now I've seen a couple of people get jumped before we let you. I've seen a couple of them. Now maybe you know what I'm saying. Maybe about 4 or 5 of them will come out in case it get a little. You get what I'm saying? But y'all should. I don't think y'all really seen what was going on. Reflection. Not only did they have the police on the ground, reflection, they had them in the air too, reflection. They had them in the air too. Now, if it's just a little fight going on, allegedly, this is what the people want to know. This Teresa, I'm just here asking for the people. They want to know if this all that was really going on. What was the helicopters for? It wasn't none but a little fight, you get what I'm saying? What do y'all need helicopters for? What is the air? What's that for, reflection? Only serious, they usually only call it when serious shit going down. Okay, now let me let you see this one more time. Okay, because we don't want to jump to conclusions. We just look.
Miami.
Okay, so a few nights ago, over 50 cops and helicopters were called over in a shopping mall area in Miami, Florida. Why were there so many cops? This is just rumors and witness reports that there were 7 to 10 feet tall creatures and beings running around the shopping area and attacking people. Now, the other report is there was a few gangs fighting amongst the shopping area and teenagers running around.
Okay, now follow what he said, reflection. They was in the shopping center and they was he said allegedly they were scaring people or attacking people. Now that's what he said. Teresa didn't say that. I wasn't even there. I wasn't in there, reflection. Okay, so they're saying that at this shopping center, at this mall, reflection, that there were beings that were up to 10 feet tall, some on 6, 7 feet. You get what I'm saying? Some on wasn't no taller than do around the corner, but at the same time, reflection, they had a particular look about them, and some people were even saying they was making certain sounds and shit, reflection. Now, what does this have to do with anything, reflection? Why should we be concerned with what's going on? Why should we be concerned with what's going on, reflection? Hit the like and subscribe button. You're up here with the crew. Now you should be concerned, reflection, because we done seen this before. Now everybody over here, we not jumping our religious or nothing like that, but let's go back to that book and let's see what that book say, reflection, because we know sometimes the stories, the characters aren't real, but the story is true. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna double back on that and listen what it was actually to be said, because what a lot of people don't know, all this comes together. The Mississippi River is drying up. I don't know if y'all know this or not, reflection. Tarika is here to let you know that the Mississippi River, the longest river in the world, the Nile River, they say that's the longest one too, Reflection, but the Nile and the Mississippi River is one and the same. They dip. The Nile River dips into the Mississippi River. All the rivers dip into the Mississippi River, okay? That's the one reason why it's the longest river in the world. And not only that, Reflection, the Mississippi River is key. Why do you think the Egyptians and different people of power back when would actually stay near the Nile, aka the Mississippi River? Because it is the source of life. So if the river, the longest river, the river that is also known as the source of life, is drying up, what do you think is happening to the rest of the rivers? Reflection, stay woke. Change is coming. Change is here. Okay. And for everybody who don't know, now you can kind of have a visual what I mean when I say the Mississippi River, the Nile River dips into the Mississippi River, and a lot of strange shit will be going on, Reflection, near the Mississippi River. Okay, let's just keep it in mind. So anyway, let's keep going. Let's actually take a look at a clip of what was actually going on in the inside of the mall.
Bro. Everyone's going this way. Yo, what is that?
So what you think about that, Reflection? Now, I'm not saying that we know how they'll play with technology and shit, Reflection, but keep in mind, everybody not playing with technology. Did you see how many officers was out there, Reflection? They don't come for playing with technology and shit.
Bro. Everyone's going this way. Yo, what is that?
Now, I got a question, Reflection. I'm going to say that question for later. But keep in mind, if you ever seen a demon or a demonic spirit or things like that, what would you think it would look like? Not what the books tell you it's going to look like. Not what your imagination. You get what I'm saying? Let's use our imagination for a second. What would you really think they would look like? Would you really know one if you seen one, Reflection? Would you really know? I'm not talking about the shit in the movies. I'm talking about real life scenarios. Okay, just keep that little stain on your brain, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to that video. Okay. Now I want you to actually listen as somebody that was in the mall, Reflection, somebody that was in the mall and with the experience she had when she was in the mall.
We were at Bayside Mall in Miami on New Year's Day, and we saw what really happened. So we were basically just walking around the mall, quiet, normal, and then I saw this, looked like a scaly snake kind of person. I thought it was a person in a suit, and they had a big hairy chest, but they were coming out of Lane Bryant, so I was like, oh, must be one of the customers or whatever, so I ain't paying no attention. So next thing you know, we just keep going about our business. About 30 seconds later, we hear a scream. So I saw it. I was at Bayside Marketplace on New Year's Day with my daughter, my 2 grandkids. We were just minding our business, walking in the mall, quiet. Everything was just kind of normal, regular. And I saw this, I don't know if it was 6 feet tall. 8 feet tall. It might have been like 6, 7 feet, 6.5, 7 feet tall person, I thought, at the time. And they were just all dark. I just kind of glanced because you can see them because they were kind of standing above the rest of the people. And the creature was big, like kind of heavy set with muscles or fat, or I don't know. But they were coming out of Lane Bryant, so I ain't thinking nothing about it. So I just kept on minding my business. And then 30 seconds later, like 30 seconds, you can hear, somebody screaming. So we looking around, and then a bunch of people start screaming. A bunch of people start running. And I didn't know what to do. So, part of me wanted to run, but another part of me wanted to see what they were running from, because, A, is it worth me running? Because I am not all the way in shape. And B, what's going on? So I went to go investigate. And so I started walking the opposite direction. I'm like, move, move. Telling people, whoa, what y'all doing? What is going on? Are y'all crazy or something? So needless to say, but then I saw another one, and this one was kind of short and wider, and it had like a mask over its, not a mask, but like something over its head, but looked like a shield or something over it. And people were running, and I'm trying to see like, well, wait a minute, didn't they come through the front door? Wouldn't all this panic and pandemonium happen when they first came through the door? How did they just pop out of nowhere? What's going on? I have all these questions going in my mind. I'm a Sagittarius, so I think things. So I'm like, logically, this got to be some people in costumes. But then I heard like a sound coming from the taller one. And so I grabbed my grandbabies and we took the fuck off. We took off running. So by the time we got up at the mall, the police were out there like, get down, get down, get down. And so we just kind of ducking, like running, like, what you mean get down? And next thing you know, they started like firing over our heads. So I turned around like, what the? Come to find out that thing was right behind us. And there were police like lined up and down the road. I didn't hear the helicopter that people were talking about, but it was hella police out there. Please believe. But we couldn't get out of the parking lot because cars were like lined up, everybody trying to leave. So we.
Okay, Reflection. So what do you think about her? Now, I'm really good on judgment. Now, I don't know her, Reflection, but I know when somebody be lying. Now, she says her details was too detailed for me. Now, everybody at the mall ain't lying. Everybody, and one thing about us, Reflection, melanated beings, we don't run unless, now we may see somebody else running and shit, and we may, walk a little fast, but we looking and shit while we walking. We not finna run, Reflection, unless it's some shit worth running from. We not, and if you go back and you look at them videos, everybody was running. Every Reflection, you got to go back and look. They were running because they were scared. They wasn't running because nobody broke out allegedly fighting. I done seen people, you get what I'm saying? I've seen a couple fights for a couple people get jumped allegedly, Reflection. And they don't be running like that. They was running from Reflection. You got to go back and look at them videos. They were running like they were running for life, Reflection. Like they said, I don't know what this is. Y'all should put this on the news. Why you didn't tell me this shit had came from under the surface, allegedly. Now, this what we heard. Remember, everything over here is alleged. I'm just telling you what I heard in the ethers around the corner, up the block, up the street, in the YouTube, Twitter, Rumble streets. Okay? Now, with that being said, Reflection, we done heard what everybody said they seen there. Now, if you will go back, Reflection, they say there's nothing new under the sun and everything will repeat. In order to understand the future, you have to go back and look at the past, and the past is nothing but a repetition, a replica of the present. Okay, so let's keep it going. In the book, Reflection, in the Bible or whatever like that, it speaks of the day where the Euphrates River would dry up. Now, everybody who isn't familiar with the Euphrates River drying up, let's listen to the video, okay?
Have you heard about the strange events happening along the drying Euphrates River? The Euphrates is one of the longest rivers, located in the Middle East, but it is rapidly drying up. Large stretches have become nearly completely dry. Where it's drying, explorers have discovered bizarre caves and caverns underground that were previously submerged. Strange sounds have been reported echoing from within, like screams of unknown creatures. But here's the scary thing. The Bible was written over 2,000 years ago and predicts the Euphrates drying up. Revelation chapter 9 verses 14-15 describes 4 angels bound within the great Euphrates River, who are then released to kill a third of mankind. If this prophecy is fulfilled, with 1/3 of the current world population being over 2.6 billion people, it would basically signal the end of the world. It's eerily coincidental.
Let's talk about it. North, east, south, and west. They said the chains have officially broken. Reflection. Now think about that. Now I just told you the Mississippi River is drying up. It ain't a question. This ain't nothing I heard. This ain't nothing. You get what I'm saying? This is facts. Those are facts. The Mississippi River is drying up, and it's been drying up for a while. And if you will look at like, you can literally see the bottom of the Mississippi River in certain places. So if you think about that. And it's the longest river. This is the longest river, Reflection. And all of them dip into the same river. Okay. No matter how you look at it, all of them going to dip into the Nile and the Mississippi River. So with that being said, Reflection, if that is drying up, and they said that when everything does dry up, there is going to be these beings that come from within within the river's reflection. And if you will look at certain places where I told you the Mississippi River is drying up, there are the caves that you see that they was talking about the Euphrates River. It's up under there too, reflection. You can see the same thing. Okay, you go do a little research and go do a little looking. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Go look for yourself, reflection. Okay. Now, with that being said, we got to put it all together. So if the Euphrates River is drying up, and the Bible prophesies that when the Euphrates River drying up, it was these beings that were chained down, they would be released. Okay, everything is temporary, reflection. Remember 2 years ago, I told you that the veil was coming down and it would never come back up, reflection. Remember I told you that. Let's just keep that in mind and let's keep going. Now, everything is balanced on this planet. So if something is drying up one place, it's overfilling somewhere else. Take a look at this. Now, I told you the Mississippi River drying up, the Euphrates River drying up. Look at this.
A river just appeared in the desert out of nowhere, fulfilling a 2,500-year-old Bible prophecy. Watch this, it's gonna blow your mind. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 18, the Bible says this: I will open up rivers on the bare heights and fountains in the midst of the valleys. I will make the wilderness a pool of water and the dry land springs of water. Just recently in the Middle East, a river exploded out of nowhere, creating this new body of water. This is just one of many Bible prophecies being fulfilled right now. And guess what? If you believe that the Bible is true, I want you to...
Okay, reflection. And now you heard what it said. We know the characters ain't real, but the stories are very much true. Okay, so if it was prophesied that these things would happen, and now all of a sudden, reflection, how long have you been on this planet? It don't even matter how long you've been on this planet. Have you ever heard of beings popping up at a mall, popping in and popping out? And you get what I'm saying, reflection? Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard? And keep in mind, there was a fight that did break out at the mall, but that would make sense. Wherever the angels of darkness are, chaos is sure to. It ain't gonna be too far, reflection. They love chaos. They like shaking up shit. That's what I heard in the streets. Okay, so you have to think about that too, reflection. Okay, think about that. Just think about it. I'm not telling you nothing. I'm just saying, think about it. Now, those are sounds. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have heard about that. The sounds that were actually coming over there as the river was actually drying up, reflection. When the Euphrates River dried up, you got to think, most of the earth is covered in what, reflection? It's covered in water. If I want to hide something, where would I hide it? In water. Where would, I'm just saying, think about it. Most of the earth is covered in water. Most of what hasn't been explored, mostly on this planet, 80% of our water has not been explored. So you have no idea what is up under the water, reflection. You have no idea. Okay, so with the river drying up, reflection, remember these are beings. These are allegedly, reflection, these are beings from that has been prophesied about thousands and hundreds of years ago, reflections. Okay, so let's keep it going.
The Euphrates River. It is being said that a major sign of the Day of Judgment has appeared in Turkey. The Euphrates River in Turkey is slowly drying up. People are sharing videos and pictures on social media, claiming that gold is coming out of the river, but we can't confirm it officially. What's its connection with the Day of Resurrection? Let me tell you. In a hadith, the Messenger of Allah says, the last hour would not come before the Euphrates uncovers a mountain of gold, for which people would fight. 99 out of each 100 would die, but every man amongst them would say that perhaps he would be the one who would be saved, and thus possess this.
Okay, think about it like that because I don't know what's going on with the music in the background. I don't want them to strike me. So think about that reflection. The angels of darkness, because that's what's up under there allegedly. The angels of darkness reflection. Why would gold? Where is all of the jewels? Where is all of the most expensive, precious gemstones and crystals and things like that? You go looking for them underground. Everything is underground reflection. Allegedly, that's what I heard, is underground. So why would the Bible prophesize about the first thing that you're gonna see when the river dry up is gold? It's a reason for this reflection. You got to put this shit together. Put it together now. Tariq ain't telling you nothing. I'm just over here leaving stains on your brain so you can shoot off with it. Reflection. Go on ahead. Take your spaceship off with it and go find the rest of the information. Tariq is here to lead you to the water. I can't push you in to make you swim. Reflection. Shit, you might drown. I don't want to do that to you. Okay. So just jump in when you're ready. So reflection. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? These particular beings that they synced at the mall.
Bro. Everyone's going this way. Yo, what is that?
These particular beings that they are seeing at these malls reflection. All of a sudden, now that these rivers are drying up, these caves and different things like that are being revealed. You are even seeing certain animals reflection. Don't get me started. That's for a different video. We're not conspiracy theorists over here. We just be over here leaving stains on brains. Now, reflection. We spoke about the Euphrates River drying up. We spoke about the angels of darkness. We have spoke about what's going on at the Miami Mall reflection. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think the angels of darkness are literally roaming the earth freely now? Or do you think this is just a couple of teenagers that, you get what I'm saying, they had to handle it? They was at the mall just disturbing shit. Reflection. Is that what's really going on? Do you really think helicopters and that many police reflection, do you really think that is all needed for a little
All right, guys, so just to address a few clips that are going viral on social media right now. First, our response to that big incident in Bayside Marketplace. What happened was there was about 50 or more juveniles that were shooting fireworks at people. There was also some looting going on. So officers that were on that scene were having a little bit of trouble containing it. So they called what is called a citywide 3, which every officer in the city responded. That's why you saw so much police presence for that call to contain that crowd. Now, there is now video going viral of 8 to 10 foot aliens walking around Bayside. Is actually just a person walking with a shadow. So I can confirm to you all here today right now that there are no
reflection. Did you hear what he said? He said that was a person walking with a shadow. Reflection. Now, we've been walking on this earth a long time. Now, we've been seeing our shadows and shit a long time. Go back and let's look one more time. Now, hold on. Wait a minute. I ain't saying he lying. That's not what I said. I didn't say that. I'm just trying to see what he see. Let me go back and look again because maybe I was wrong.
All right, guys. So just to address a few clips that are going viral on social media right now. First, our response to that big incident in Bayside Marketplace. What happened was there was about 50 or more juveniles that were shooting fireworks at people. There was also some looting going on. So officers that were on that scene were having a little bit of trouble containing it. So they called what is called a citywide 3, which every officer in the city responded. That's why you saw so much police presence for that call to contain that crowd. Now, there is now video going viral of 8 to 10 foot aliens walking around Bayside. Is actually just a person walking with a shadow. So I can confirm.
He said there's somebody walking with you gotta listen to wordplay, reflection, listen to that wordplay. He said that's just somebody, they 8 to 10 feet tall. He never said they weren't 8 to 10 feet tall. He said those are 8 to 10 feet tall. I know you ain't seen no 8 to 10 feet tall people lately. I know you ain't. I know, but they're out there. He said that they were just walking with a shadow. That was just a shadow shit. Yeah, he said y'all acting like y'all ain't seen 8 to 10 foot people before. So you ain't never seen nobody 10 feet reflection walking with a shadow that's pale and sometimes he said it reflection. I'm just trying to get you to see what he said. He said he the one who said it. Now Teresa didn't say that. He said those were just people 8 foot tall, 10 feet tall. Reflection. Quit acting like you don't see nobody at the corner store, at the grocery store, on the job. You got somebody right now that's 10 feet tall while you over there acting like you ain't never seen nobody 10 feet tall. Y'all blowing this out of proportion. That's what he said. He said this ain't got nothing to do with no Euphrates River one. No, that's what he said. Reflection. Allegedly. Okay. So what do you think, Reflection? They have spoken. They said, what, listen, those were 8 to 10 feet people out there with shadows. It wasn't what you thought it was. This ain't got nothing to do with the alien, a UFO, SFO. It has nothing to do with none of that, Reflection. So what do you think about this? Drop in the comments, because I am curious to know what the public really thinks about this. Do you think this is all connected to these rivers that are drying up? Do you think this is all connected to the prophecy? Do you think that time is really repeating itself? If time is even real, Reflection, if the shit can be over in the blink of an eye, or it can begin at the blink of an eye. What do you think, Reflection? What's really going on out here in these YouTube, Rumble, Twitter streets? Okay, so hit the like and subscribe button, because you know how we do when we over here with the crew, baby. Until next time.